Sweet.
Welcome into the State of Sports podcast. We have two episodes.
Bracketology edition.
Bracketology. That's right. We're doing NCAA Tournament with the big dog. We had our weekly wrap-up episode with Nick. Morgan decided to sleep through his alarm. So, folks, he is alive and well.
I mean, you guys were asking me to get up at basically like 6 a.m, my time.
Yeah, well, you know what? Figure it out. We're going to do NCAA tournament stuff today. This episode is going to be dropping Wednesday. Tournament starts tomorrow. Happy early St. Patrick's Day. I know I'm going to be celebrating. I'm going to be up at Mammoth Mountain snowboarding and then getting to stop in at the lodge and check out the games. That'll be a good time. Morgan, how you doing? You ready to talk?
I'm good. Brackets? I'm always ready to talk brackets. I've got like 12 filled out already. I've probably got a few more in me, but
okay,
we'll see.
Yeah, I still need to fill the one out for Santa's. So I filled ours out. By the way, down below, there's going to be a link to join the M&M SOS podcast brackets. Winner, you get bragging rights, no money involved. If you guys just want to throw in a bracket, have a little good time, go ahead and do that. We'd be more than happy. And if you win, we'll get to shout you out. And then you can come on the podcast. How about this? Winner gets to come on the podcast and talk about any topic of discussion that they want to talk about.
Except the Packers losing. Vetoed.
Especially the Packers losing. By the way, I said we weren't going to talk about this. Congratulations. Aaron is back. Devontae is back. Running it back. I'm happy for you.
Dougie Fresh is back.
Yep. All good stuff.
They're working on a contract extension for Jair. So
that's sick. I didn't know that part. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're working on that. And trying to get Devontae paid too, so he doesn't play on the franchise.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. Green Bay's all in, which is good. But anyways, we're here to talk brackets.
Yeah.
All right, my first question. Is there a potential for a 16 to beat a 1 this year?
Okay. Maybe, but it depends on tonight's game.
Okay.
Because if Bryant beats Wright State, Bryant has the leading scorer in college basketball.
What's his last name? He's a goon. That white boy is such a
he just shoots the lights out.
Talks like has the weirdest shit talking I've ever seen somebody have.
Peter Kiss.
I mean, of course, somebody with the last name Kiss has like weird
but
talking with that.
I don't see them beating Arizona, but that's probably the only shot of any 16 seed beating a 1.
Okay.
But I still don't see it likely. I still think Arizona's going to win that by 10-15.
Fair enough. All right. 12-5 upsets. How many are happening this year?
So 12-5s. Usually there's at least one. I have 2.
I thought you were gonna say 3. I was like,
I had it double checked, but no, I don't. The teams I don't see Richmond beating Iowa, and I don't see New Mexico State beating UConn.
Gotcha.
I can see a route where UAB beats Houston. But depends on which bracket you're asking me about, because my Duke one is a little more wild than my actual one.
Okay. Well, let's do the actual one. We don't have to do the one that's completely out of left field.
It's not out of left field. It's just...
I think Duke winning the national championship's a little out of left field.
I mean, my real one, I got him out in the Sweet 16, so...
Damn, really? I have Duke winning in our SOS one.
After you just got done saying that.
Yeah, of course.
So my real one, I only have 1 12 seed. Actually, I don't have any 12 seeds winning.
Gotcha. I think for shits and giggles, I may put in for my second bracket just straight chalk and see how it does.
Probably not bad.
I
think Indiana's probably going to beat St. Mary's.
Okay. I had that one actually. Yeah.
UAB, I think, has a shot against Houston, but Houston's a veteran team, so you never know.
Tough. All right. Let's go 10 seed and below. Who is most likely to make, let's just say, a Sweet 16 run?
South Dakota State.
The Jackrabbits?
The Jackrabbits have not lost since December 15th. They won 30 games this year. That is the team to look out for.
Okay.
Because I see Providence is a big fraud at a 4 seed. I think they're getting easily beat by the Jackrabbits in the first round.
Okay.
And then they'd match up with Iowa, who I think they can match up with and beat. So South Dakota State is a team I like.
Okay.
And outside of that, there was one other one. Where are they? Virginia Tech's the other one.
I had VT going to the Sweet 16 in my bracket.
The Purdue matchup's the tough one.
But we all know that, I like Virginia Tech because of my boy Mike Vick. So
the way they played against Duke, they play hard. They play a super competitive brand of basketball. So Virginia Tech and South Dakota State would be my two I would ride with.
I like that. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to my next question. I'm just completely, this is off rip, no script or anything, guys. Number 1 seed likely to go out first.
Oh, I mean, I think it's either Baylor or Gonzaga.
Okay. Because Gonzaga got the number 1 overall seed for the tournament, correct?
Yeah, and they have a tough region. I know people are saying it's not the hardest, but people are sleeping on how good Arkansas and Texas Tech are.
Yeah, Arkansas.
And I mean, Duke's got 5 pretty much top 20 draft picks on their team.
Yeah. So, I mean,
they get hot. I was
going to say, they put it together.
Run.
They put it together for 5 games. They're holding up the Natty.
Texas Tech was a Final Four team last year. They were an Elite 8 team the year before that.
Yep.
Arkansas is a really well-coached team. I think that's a tough draw for Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Plus, Memphis is no slouch in that second round matchup.
Well, Penny Hardaway, baby.
Penny Hardaway, Imani Bates is on that team. If he gets hot, he can take over a game.
He's a gamer.
And then Baylor, I mean, they'll get to the Sweet 16, no problem. I don't see them having issues with North Carolina in the second round.
Gotcha.
And then, I mean, you got UCLA. I mean, UCLA is another Final Four team from last year.
Considering I'm out here in LA. Yeah. Pretty cool.
So I think those two, I think Kansas and Arizona should be there till at least the Elite 8.
Okay.
And I think Kansas is going. I think Kansas is my winner for the championship.
You have Kansas. They really?
Mm-hmm.
Explain your rationale.
Bill Self, they've got a weak region. I don't really see anybody as a big threat in that. I mean, Iowa's been up and down this year. Wisconsin's not really a 3 seed. They've just been an overachieving team this year.
Gotcha.
Auburn is so hit or miss. I just don't trust them. In Providence, I don't even believe in them. So I think they stroll to the Final Four.
Okay.
And then it comes down to either Arizona or Tennessee.
Yeah.
And if they get by either of those teams, they're winning. I think they're winning whoever's on the other side of the bracket. I don't think it matters. Could be Gonzaga, could be Duke, could be Tech, I don't think it matters.
Interesting. All right. Well, obviously we all know here that I don't pay that much attention to college basketball, so I'm going to take your word for it. Okay.
I mean, Bill Self's a great tournament coach. He's always been a great tournament coach.
Yeah, he has been. So give me your Final Four.
So my Final Four is Texas Tech, Kentucky, Kansas, and then I may change it. I've been back and forth on this matchup since the brackets came out. Is Tennessee and Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I have Arizona, but I keep switching back and forth Tennessee. So,
hey, man, you got to make a decision and stick with it.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's still up in the air. But I mean, whoever's losing that, I think they're losing to Kansas that next game. So
okay.
Right now, I think I'd lean Arizona.
Gotcha.
I think it'd be Arizona, Kansas, Kentucky, Texas Tech would be my Final Four.
I don't hate it. Not at all. All right. Anything else that you want to add to the tournament? What we should be looking out for? I know it's Coach K's last tournament. Where obviously, I'm hoping for a run for you because I like watching my friends be happy with sports. So, yeah. I mean, is it fun to laugh at the end of the day when Green Bay comes up short? Yeah. But do I root for them until they come up short? Of course I do. You know what I mean?
I mean, you got first round matchups to look out for. The Murray State San Francisco game is going to be fantastic.
Okay.
San Francisco is like the first team from the whatever conference. I think it's the WAC for Gonzaga.
Yep, the WAC, yeah.
That is in at an at-large bid, not named St. Mary's or who's the other one? It's not St. Mary's, not Gonzaga, and there was one other team from that. It's since like 2002.
Damn, that's crazy.
And San Francisco is a really good team this year. The Vermont Arkansas game is a sneaky good game.
Catamounts, baby.
I can see the Catamounts winning that at a 13. I just think Arkansas is good.
There's a kid from Scarborough that plays for Vermont.
Really?
Yep.
And then another sneaky upset I have is Chattanooga over Illinois.
Chattanooga. Okay.
And that could just be me from last year being so high on Illinois that I'm still pissed at them.
They have 2 AP All-Americans though, don't they?
They do, but
and you have them. I love it.
And then any other good games that really pay attention to? I mean, USC Miami will be a good game in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that St. Mary's Indiana game is going to be really good.
Okay. I like it.
But I do think if Bryant and Arizona play, I think it's going to be close till about the 8-minute mark in the second half.
And then Arizona just.
And I think Arizona's just going to pull away, but
that happens. Awesome.
I want to know your Final Four.
My Final Four? Oh man.
And what other sneaky upsets that you just stole from me?
All right, hold on. Let me get it pulled up real quick. This is great radio right now, folks. Fill out my bracket. I've already filled out my bracket. All right, perfect. I got it pulled up here. All right, so this is my first bracket, my original Final Four. I'm probably going to change it because that's just how it rolls. Why can't I scroll to the middle on this app? All right, I think I had Wisconsin, Arizona, Kentucky, and Duke. That's what I had.
Then you have Arizona and Duke, and then
okay,
Duke
actually,
winning,
hold on.
I'm guessing.
So I had Arizona versus Wisconsin, and then Duke versus Kentucky. No, I had Wisconsin going.
Wow.
I was thinking about Big Cat.
Big Cat. Yeah. There is no shot of that happening.
But what happens if it does happen?
It's not going to.
Anything is possible.
Wisconsin could lose to Colgate in the first round, and that wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, well, I still haven't done Santa's bracket, aka your dad's, so I'll probably pick a little more upsets and wild stuff for that one, minus the Wisconsin thing.
And it's crazy. There's the 2-seed Villanova that nobody's talking about at all. They're a 2-seed, and I mean they're a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
They just got a shit region.
It happens.
Tennessee's a monster. Houston's pretty good. Arizona's a monster this year. And then they're probably going to play Ohio State in the second round. So they don't have an easy road.
Okay. So next question here, before we start to wrap this up, give me one player to watch out in the tournament.
I mean, what are you looking for? Like a prospect that's going to play in the future?
Let's talk about somebody that is an NBA prospect that's probably a little later that you think could have potential if they have a good, tournament run, kind of how they go up the draft board really quick, like a Frank Kaminsky type thing, if that makes sense.
A Kaminsky. So okay.
You know what I mean? So like somebody that's down in the 20s that could get up into the lottery, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Who is it on?
Probably should have prepped you for that question.
No, that's good. So the kid from Tennessee, Kennedy Chandler.
Okay.
He's a sneaky, very good player. He's a freshman. He's a little undersized, but I see like kind of a early stages of Chris Paul in him.
Mm-hmm.
He gets his team going. Averaging 14 a game, 5 assists, shoots 46% from the field.
Damn.
So he's a guy I think could be a late first if he declares.
And if he has a good tournament run, you never know, could shoot up.
But I mean, you could literally look in Gonzaga's region. Pretty much, you got Gonzaga's got draft picks.
Yeah.
Memphis has got a pick on there. Arkansas's got a guy. UConn's got a guy. Bama's got a guy. Tech's got a guy. Duke's got a bunch of guys.
Duke's got a whole roster.
Michigan State's got a guy. Like that whole region, you can just look at and watch any of those games, and I guarantee you, there's a future NBA player on one of those teams.
Okay, I like that.
There was one. Who was it? The kid on Arkansas.
Arkansas.
It's JD Note. JD Note is another guy to look out for Arkansas. Kid's averaging 18 a game.
Dang.
He's a senior though, so he's one of those. He's like a Tyus Jones type for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a guy who's probably a good 6-man, your backup point guard kind of thing.
Could be like a late second round pick up to the early second round type.
Yeah, because I think he's really good. He's going to have veteran poise. Like he doesn't turn the ball over. He's an animal on defense.
That's
so JD Note is another, and that's why I like Arkansas a lot because they play very good defense.
Awesome. All right. Anything else you want to get off your chest regarding the tournament? Minus, we hope everybody has a safe and fun St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the games, drive safe, Uber, get home safe. Best piece of advice that I can give to anybody that does listen to us. And Big Dog, you got anything else, man?
Coach K's last ride, baby. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. What time do they play? Do they play Thursday or Friday?
They play Friday at 7.
7, so 4 p.m. All right, perfect. I'll literally
Cal State Fullerton, so
I will literally just be getting off the mountain.
They're not Lehigh, so
yeah. I'll just be getting off the mountain at 4:00 out this time because I'm on the West Coast. So I'll get to catch at least the second half of that game. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we got you and Nick on this week. Again, everybody, this is going to replace our Sunday episode. No Sunday episode. I'm traveling back from California to come back to the East Coast. We will catch you guys the following week. We haven't discussed an episode yet, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of NCAA tournament, wrap up, because by the time we record that Sunday, we're going to have quite a bit of the Sweet 16 finalized.
Yeah, it's going to be down to we'll be in the Elite 8.
Elite 8. Oh, yeah, we'll be down to the Elite 8.
And we'll probably know at least one Final Four, 2 Final Four teams probably.
Exactly. And then we'll have more NFL free agency, more baseball trades. Baseball's been going off with trades. So it'll be a fun, but that could just be a weekly wrap-up episode. Honestly, we're going to have a shit ton to talk about.
Yeah.
But again, thank you everybody for listening. I ain't got anything else. Morgan, you got anything else before we let these fine people go?
I'm good.
All right. Hey, go Duke.
Go Duke, baby.